Hello guys, welcome back or welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing very well. My name is Marty and today I've got another Irish film for you. Today we're going to be watching The Quiet Man from 1952. You may know that prior to this I did watch another Irish film which I've recently put out on the channel, which is The Secret of Rowan Innish from 1994. So that and this is available as an uncut reaction over on Patreon or as a YouTube member as well. Quick side note is that I'm part Irish. Some of my family is from Dublin, Ireland. Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for suggesting this. This was a comment suggestion. I was looking into who stars in this film, okay? It stars Maureen O'Hara, which I previously saw on Miracle on 34th Street, where I was absolutely gobsmacked when I found out she was Irish and from Dublin, Ireland, where part of my family is from. But then this also stars John Wayne, and I know this sounds crazy, but this is the very first film I've seen John Wayne in. And I believe, is John Wayne part Irish? Yes, I was right in that his ancestors were from Ireland. Yeah, but not only those two, I didn't realise the wonderful Barry Fitzgerald was in this as well. I loved him when I saw Going My Way from 1944. Hopefully that will be out on the channel around Christmas time, along with the other film, The Bells of St. Mary, both of which starring Bing Crosby. Editing Marty, just letting you know that I've added some custom subtitles now, which are for the film itself and my audio. The reason I did it for this one was because of the very heavy accents that were involved in the film. But without further ado, Céad Míle Fáilte, which means 100,000 welcomes, and let's watch The Quiet Man from 1952. The Quiet Man. I have no idea what this is about, by the way. I don't think I know those people. Film editor Jack Murray. Noted, because I like to point out the editor.
Well then, I'll begin at the beginning. Day in the spring it was, when the train pulled into Castletown and himself got off. He didn't have the look of an American tourist, not even a fishing rod.
I recognised the voiceover and I was trying to think who it was.
Could you tell me the way to innisfree?
Hey, the Isle of Innisfree.
Do you see that road over there? Don't take that one, it'll do you no good. Let me direct the gentleman.
I know of Innisfree because of Daniel O'Donnell, the song.
Don't be sent other poor man to knock a door. The fishing is finished there entirely. What is it you're after? Is it trout or salmon?
All I want is to get to innisfree.
The best fishing in the country. Trout as long as your arm. And
right.
Salmon. The last one I got, I was expecting Jonah.
It's like I'm not after those. I just want to go there.
Was I telling you about that trout I got 2 Sundays before last?
You did. At innisfree.
He's obsessed with
Not
it.
at all, not at all.
That's so Irish. Not at all, not at all.
See that signpost there?
Oh, is this coming up now? Is this Barry? Yeah, there he is. Where are you going, my bags?
Innisfree? This way.
Music. It's like Laurel and Hardy. Everyone's staring at him on the train.
I wonder now why a man would go to Innisfree.
Family connections? Beginning of this is reminded me a lot of something like the Railway Children.
6'6".
4.5.
What's that?
I love the visual look of them behind the wall staring at him.
Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh.
Don't you remember it, Shawneen?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
The road led up past the chapel. It wound and it wound. It was a lovely little house. And the roses. Your father used to tease me, but he was that proud of them.
So is this him remembering back to when he was a child? Maybe Maureen O'Hara is like a young love for him? That's why he's going back there? That's who I was thinking was talking, but I've not heard her with an Irish accent, really, so...
A little place across the brook. That humble cottage. Who owns it now?
But the winter to land, not that she lives there.
Think she'd sell it?
I doubt it.
I'll bet on it.
I doubt it.
Why would a Yankee from Pittsburgh want to buy it?
I'll tell you why, Micheline O'Flynn.
I tell you for why.
To wipe my runny nose when I was a kid? Because I'm Sean Thornton, and I was born in that little cottage.
There you go.
And I've come home, and home I'm gonna stay.
Shawnee Thornton. Saints preserve us, what do they feed you Irishmen on at Pittsburgh?
Steel and pig iron furnaces so hot a man forgets his fear of hell.
I was going to say it's gorgeous, and then I saw a gravestone. So.
Here comes myself. That's me there, walking. Peter Lonergan, parish priest.
Priest is the one telling the story.
John, this is Father Lonergan. Father, would you believe it?
He's a little bit creepy looking.
Born right here in Innisfree, home from America.
I knew your people, Sean. Your grandfather. died in Australia in a penal colony. And your father, he was a good man too.
I know him from somewhere and I don't know where.
Bad accident, that. And your mother?
She's dead. America when I was 12.
I'll remember her in the Mass tomorrow. You'll be there.
Sure I will.
I'd like to have a little word with Micheline here.
Good walk in the countryside. Does you good. Is that Maureen? I don't think I've seen her with... Wow, she looks so much different in colour. It's a great shot. That's a gorgeous shot through the trees. Cinematography. Hawk, you've done an amazing job.
Is that real?
It's only a mirage brought on by your terrible thirst.
Oh, it's so quaint and beautiful. I love it. Although I am kind of getting flashbacks of when I watched The Wicker Man, with everyone staring at him. Count Cohen's bar.
Over here, we pronounce it Cohan.
Wow, the lighting in here and the colour is gorgeous. Why is that frame sped up? But the frame rate is maybe because of the low light. Maybe they had to speed up the film to get more light into the camera. Or maybe because everything was quite slow, like them going to the
Morning.
front and everything. Gosh, she's beautiful, isn't she?
None of that now, none of that. It's a bold, sinful man you are, Sean Thornton. And who taught you to be playing patty fingers in the holy water?
Patty fingers.
You know it's a privilege reserved for courting couples, and then only when the banns has been read. And Mary Kate Danaher dipping her fingers in as neat as you please.
What did you say her name was?
Mary Kate.
Mary Kate Danaher. And don't be getting any notions into your head.
Mary Kate.
Forget it.
Oh, he won't forget
She
it.
isn't married or anything, is she?
Like that one. Not likely. And her with the freckles in her temper. That red head of hers is no lie.
Fiery
But
temper.
not with a lack of a fortune.
That's what they say about redheads, but I've met lovely redheads over my time.
The wealthiest woman in Innisfree was the widow to land, well respected and good to the poor.
All the Thorntons were born there, 7 generations.
Planning to turn White Morning into a national shrine?
No, because he's American come back over. Well, he's not American, but...
My own family has been in Ireland since the Normans. We've seen no reason to establish monuments.
The way she holds that's she's a tough cookie.
My mother's told me about innisfree. It become another word for heaven to me.
I got home from home.
When I quit the...
Innisfree is far from being heaven.
Mr. Redwill Gunner wishes to be announced.
Oh, bless her.
Wipe your muddy boots.
She reminds me of how flippity Una O'Connor is in The Invisible Man.
It's him I'm here about, Mrs. Tallan. Is it true that behind me back he's trying to steal the White of Morn?
Or does he own it?
Haven't I made you a good fair offer for that same piece of land? And mine lying right next to yours?
You may keep your offers.
You've sold it.
No, I have not.
I knew it was a dirty lie. Why, it'd be like building a fence between your land and mine, and for a stranger to move in. And what would she be doing that for? Close to an understanding, you might say.
Down at the pub, I suppose.
Yep.
You may have the land, Mr. Thornton, for 600.
Done. No, you can't.
Then you said 700 pounds.
710.
How about an even 1,000?
1,000 and...
A lot more than he can handle.
And I'll be saying good day to you, Mrs. Tallan, and all here.
And I'll walk out now.
My dad remembers his dad well.
I saw him myself this morning. Oh, a tall, handsome man, as I was passing the chapel.
If you'd passed the pub as fast as you passed the chapel,
These her brothers, then?
you'd be better off, you little squint.
So if this is the family, especially because they said she's not married. Oh no.
Get back to the fields. Back to me, gentlemen.
Isn't it a bit early in the day for the bottle? Even for you?
Get your book out. Set down the name. One Sean Thornton.
Oh, look at me clean floor, you dirty little...
Shut your gob!
I'll shut you, me little man.
This is so Irish. I love it. This is reminding me so much of family. Apart from the anger.
It was not grand. It's in the grand now, huh? Look, you mustn't mind himself this day.
You little tattletale.
She's like my nan as well.
Sean Thornton.
So,
Uh-oh.
he bought White and Morn in spite of you.
Oh, that's such a lovely shot.
Good for Widow Tallan.
Oh, take no notice of it at all. Take no notice.
Doing there'll be a fine wake in this house tonight. He's got more right to that land than you have.
I kind of like her feistiness, to be fair.
Leave my bags in here. Oh, and if you see a little guy named Micheline Flynn, will you tell him I'm waiting for him in the bar?
It'll be a pleasure. Is there anything else you'd like now, Yank?
They're being funny with him because he's American. I keep saying he's American. I know he's from there originally, but because he sounds American.
Good evening. Pleasant night.
He's an outsider to them.
I'll try one of those black beers.
I know they say that small towns are... Oh, they don't like outsiders. But I've always found the opposite.
Like to buy everybody a drink. Sean Thornton.
And then they realise.
Your father's name?
Michael Thornton. He used to live here. Quite a morning. Just bought the place back.
Grandfather would be old Sean Thornton. Bless his memory.
Bless his cotton socks,
It
hey?
is a pleasant evening, and we will have a drink.
Also, I love pubs like this. I know a fair few. And they do a lot of this.
I'm sorry we're late.
The fishing was bad, was it?
Fishing, is it? Fine lot of time we have for that. Come along.
Yankee friend is waiting for you in the bar.
Oh, but he's here already. But
Who is he anyway?
I do feel like they're going to try and do him over for something.
forget his troubles.
Troubles?
He's a millionaire, you know, like all the Yanks.
Like money.
Well, wait till I show you.
What is it?
A sleeper bag, he calls it.
First time they've heard of sleeping bags.
Well, open it up there,
here's a
man.
You're never going to be able to get that back together, depending on the make of sleeping bag. A pint of Guinness. Not really a fan of it, to be fair. I should really have Baileys in this, shouldn't I? Just drink someone else's beer.
Men of innisfree bid you welcome home.
Thank you.
Slanger.
What's wrong with that little speech feeding?
You'll be knowing what's square.
He's a grumpy old fellow.
I'm a man from Innisfree,
So is he.
and the best man. And I bid no welcome to any man to pay £1,000 for a bit of land that isn't worth 200.
Memories cost more than just land.
Bidding to 810, huh?
Get your book out. Put his name down. Dermot Fahey.
F-A-H-Y.
Offering him the information.
You wouldn't begrudge a Thornton the right to his own birthplace.
What right is he to land that he's never worked?
Thornton land, isn't it?
Millionaire that just buys up the land when he doesn't like someone.
Danaher has the floor.
If I had the floor,
I'd wipe him with it.
I'd hit that big ape with it.
Hold on.
I would wipe the floor with him.
Why, you and 10 Tonans like you couldn't put the dinner on his ear.
That's just a way of speaking. I didn't...
Well, then mind your ways, then.
As long as we're going to be neighbors.
Neighbors.
From hell.
If I so much as catch you putting a wet foot on my property,
Maureen.
away from my sister Mary Kate.
Sister, thank
Where
you
I
for
come
that.
from, we don't talk about our women folk in saloons. You sort of make a habit of it.
I'm not accusing Mary Kate. It's him. Why, this very morning, let him deny it if he can.
He's getting louder and louder to drown him out.
I said good morning to her.
Yes, but it was good night you had on your mind.
That's a lie.
Might have been a little bit.
That's a what?
That's a lie.
That's a word I take from no man.
I'm not going to fight you, Dan.
But I'm going to fight you then. What's the matter with you?
Don't soil your knuckles on the man.
What do you say?
Never. You take the man's hand or I'll read your name in the Mass on Sunday.
I'll join the Church of Ireland first.
As if they'd have you. Now go on, take his hand.
Shake hands.
Oh, I've expected him to try and break his hand.
It's a good grip you have, Danaher.
Introduce me to this quiet, peace-loving man.
Hence the quiet man.
His grandfather. Oh, I could tell you blood-curdling stories about him, but me throat's gone dry.
I love the sense of community in Ireland. They keep themselves, but they are quite close and family-like. Beautiful countryside. Storms blowing in.
Are you sure you won't change your mind?
Don't worry about it. Got my sleeping bag, haven't I?
Just needs a bit of a fixing up.
It's a nice, soft night. Go and join me comrades and talk a little treason.
Wait, there's a fire going. Who? Okay, that's lovely lighting though. Oh, that's a lovely shot. And the lighting as well. Scare her out. Wedding has his way with women, but you've barely met her. And she's about to whack you one.
bold one you are. And who gave you leave to be kissing me?
So you can talk.
I can, I will, and I do. More than talk you'll be getting if you step a step closer.
Don't worry, you got a wallop.
You'll get over it, I'm thinking.
Well, some things a man doesn't get over so easy.
To the...
What, supposing?
Like the sight of a girl coming through the fields, with a face like a saint, and now coming to a man's house to clean it.
That was just by way of being a good Christian.
And it was nice of you.
Not at all.
Not at all, not at all. That's a very Irish saying. Well, okay, that was something. It's like I'm going to try to be hard to get and feisty, but I do like you. It really was a bad weather day for them. I love old cottages. I live in one.
Good morning, Mr. Thornton. The Reverend Mr. Playfair. This is Mrs. Playfair.
You are a wonder. It looks the way all Irish cottages should. Only an American would have thought of emerald green.
Red is more durable.
And the roses.
He was probably thinking green Irish.
I brought you a plant. Primrose by a river's brink.
Brim, not brink.
Poets are so silly. Hope you're not one, Mr. Thornton.
Thornton. There's a familiar ring to it.
I wonder why.
Ring to it.
Oh.
It's a common name.
Well, there was a bit of something there, then. Take it he didn't get along with his granddad. As in, the priest guy didn't get along with his ancestor.
It's a bed.
Yeah, it's the only way to bring a bed.
Excuse me.
They're like, that's a bed?
Biggest one I could find.
In that small cottage? Chop it up for firewood.
Is that a bed or a parade ground?
Or a ship.
It'd have to be a sprinter to catch his wife in a bed like that.
Is he drunk off his head? He's a bit slathered.
Mr. Flint, what are you all dressed up for me?
A wedding?
I am...
I've come.
Oh, I can see that. But from whose pub was it?
Yeah.
Pub? You a tongue like an adder.
You can smell the whiskey on your breath.
Tell Thorn Shaunton he's well off without you.
Horn Shaunton, did he say?
What was that?
You listen then and not be interrupting the shocker on, the matchmaker.
Tiddled.
Have come at the request of Thorn Shaunton.
Sean Thornton.
Sure. To ask if you strictly and formally.
Has he come to ask her on behalf of...
Mary Kate and her Spence. And party to the second part.
Go on, you were saying?
I lost my way, sorry.
The sun is that hot on me plate.
The sun? Where?
The house may belong to my brother, but what's in the parlour belongs to me.
And I hope that there's a bottle there.
It's Ireland. Where's the sun? Very rarely get sun in England or Ireland.
You're a fine, steady hand. So good bargaining. Formal negotiations. Or in his own words, American, he wants to know if you go for it.
Go for it.
And if you do, I'll speak to your brother.
Go for it?
That won't be easy.
As well I know it.
As in meaning go out. Would you come over for a bit?
Oh, now tell me, what did Sean... I mean the...
This is a matter of complete indifference to.
He did.
He said he doesn't give it.
Doesn't give a...
You don't want him if you come in the clothes on your back. Or without them, for that matter.
Is he asking for her hand in marriage?
A fine opinion he must have of me if he thinks I'd go to any man without a proper fortune. This you may tell that when I wed, whatever's my own goes with me.
Do it in a person. Yeah, in wet. I take the drink with me, I think.
And all this furniture's mine, and £50 in gold my father left me, earned this past 15 years.
You're a well-propertied woman. I wouldn't mind marrying you myself. Where'd you leave the bottle?
But I'm no pauper to be going to him in my shift.
Maybe this is how they did marriage back then.
The only moon is
What? What a lovely singing voice.
Do you know the peeler and the goat?
I do not.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Could you use a little water water in your whiskey?
When I drink whiskey, I drink whiskey. And when I drink water,
I drink water. Never mix the two.
What answer will I give Sean Thornton?
Well, you can tell him from me that I go for it.
Hey, what do I say?
Nothing. I'll do all the talking.
Oh, because it was sudden.
There's someone coming to call.
Who?
Well, it's...
Sean Thornton.
Put on your coat. Will Danaher, they're coming to the front door.
Get out of here
The
now.
back door being not good enough.
We would like a word with your brother.
Oh,
Come on in, so, and welcome.
welcome.
Easy now. Thornton Bachelor meets Danaher,
Don't say it loudly.
spinster.
This way, please.
She's excited.
This is my brother,
Leave the
Mr.
room. I said leave the room. Sit down, sit down. If you come for supper, you're late.
Seems awfully kind.
Wearing my official black coat.
I need no Trogan to arrange any marriages for me.
You've been making fine progress with the widow to land then in the last 10 years.
The way they did it back then. They had to ask permission from family.
Sister Mary Kate and him.
Oh, get out. Well, if he was the last man and my sister the last woman, I'd still say no.
It's a question of the girl's fortune.
Fortune. If it but a shilling piece he wanted with her, still say no. I'll count 3. If you're not out of the house by then, I'll loose the dogs on you.
Dogs?
If you say 3, mister, you'll never hear the man count 10.
Oh, she looks lovely.
We tried.
We'll see him again.
Should just be able to leave and go.
I thank you anyway, Sean Thornton, for the asking.
You don't think this changes anything?
Exactly.
It's what you say that counts, not him.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, you've gone too far. That's enough.
Say, what is this? We're gonna get married, are we?
Should be up to her. No one else. Seems that it wasn't the way they did things back then, but...
I don't get it.
This is Ireland, Sean, not America. Without her brother's consent, she couldn't and wouldn't.
Yeah, I'd heard something about family permissions and stuff from, like, my granddad and that, but I didn't think it was a thing. Also, that door does not latch properly. There's a massive gap.
Ah, those were the bad days.
Putting his horse riding to good use. Because he did a lot of westerns, didn't he?
We knew things couldn't go on this way.
Letting out all his frustration.
Hello, Mary Kate Danaher.
Good morning, Sean Thornton.
Pain in both their eyes that they can't be together.
And a little conspiracy. On the day of the innisfree races, sprung the trap on...
Oh, what'd they do? By the way, in that previous shot of her face and that, I really love those details of like water droplets on her face. And I think they were added manually. I don't think they were just because it was raining. It's just to add atmosphere details. I'm going to trap him into signing for the marriage.
Your colours, Thornton. Good luck. Good luck.
Your attention, please. All the lovely ladies putting up their bonnets for the innisfree cup place their bonnets on the finishing line.
Will you not be putting up your bonnet, Mary Kay?
Indeed, I will not.
No?
No.
Does that mean that if she gives up her bonnet for it, that the bonnet of whoever gets that, do they win?
Please go to the starting line.
Given 20 to 1 on the yank. 20 to 1.
If you've been doing any matchmaking between Thornton and my widow, I'll put you in my book. What sort of a scoundrel is this yank? 1 minute it's me sister, and the next it's herself.
Well, blame no one but yourself. If you'd retained me as your matchmaker, you and the widow would have been married long since. Not saying that it's too late yet. Why do you suppose the widow to Lan has stood you off so long, huh?
To Lan?
Father, will I tell?
Stern.
One woman would come into the house with another woman in it. If you got rid of Mary Kate, the widow would have been in like a shot.
No.
Yeah.
No, I doubt if he'd take your sister.
So that's what they were doing.
But there's been talk.
Oh, a lot of talk. 2 women in the house, and one of them are rated.
Fiery. Goes to the sister. You're out.
3 Our Fathers and 3 Hail Marys.
We've done a sin lying to him. We need to make up for it. Yeah, hence why she's there giving her hat up. Right.
Don't sit there gawking. You're going to put up your bonnet.
I will do no such shameless thing.
You will.
I will not.
Didn't know that's how they did things back then, but maybe it's a way to matchmake, I suppose.
No bonnet, Mary Kate? What a pity.
She did it on purpose to get her to do that. Without wind, they're not going to stay on that.
Betting will now stop and the sale of alcoholic drinks will cease. I mean that now.
Go for it.
The Yanks holding back.
They picked the right person for this role, though, didn't they? With John Wayne. Better win it. Yeah, I feel dumb for not knowing that that was a game that they did back then. Half thought, or maybe it's like a you win a date, not a win the girl, like the whole pink slips and cars thing.
Look at that crazy Danaher.
Wouldn't it be wonderful now if he broke his blasted neck?
No. Wherever they filmed this is gorgeous. And they're definitely making the most of the locations with these shots. She definitely likes that guy. No, come on short. Also interesting, the close-ups are shot on rear screen projection stuff.
Took your bonnet, Sarah.
No. Wait, he didn't. Will he go back and pick it up? No, bless her. You picked up the wrong bonnet. You picked up the...
You rode like a trooper. Trooper Thorn, of course.
Now we should keep it under your hat.
I understand.
Oh, no.
Your bonnet, Mrs. Tallant.
A cup for the winner.
Oh, no.
Does your offer still stand?
Speak to me, principal of the first part.
Because it was earlier, wasn't it? He said about an offer.
Hey, come on.
He doesn't want to give his permission.
And no man objecting.
Apart from you.
I'm permitting this man to court my sister,
Yeah.
but under the usual conditions. Mr. Flynn,
You've got a company
responsibility.
I do. They do the walking and the talking.
with me.
You nice.
I'd remembered something about that from when I'd heard it from my granddad.
None of that. Hands to yourself.
I feel like he will let them eventually. Why are things not done like this now? Community! You don't want everyone knowing your business, though, to be fair, do you? Do you think they'll become a thing?
Why do we have to have you along? Back in the States, I'd honk the horn, the gal would come running
Come
out.
a-running. I'm no woman to be honked at and come a-running.
I think I have a bit of elegancy about it.
We'll get nowhere at this rate. I'll let you do a healthy mile or so walking correctly together.
Thank you.
No patty fingers if you...
Pretty bonnet you have on.
Don't you be talking to me about bonnets. After leaving mine stuck up there like a...
Easy now. Is this a courting or a Donnybrook? Have the good manners not to hit the man until he's your husband and entitled to hit you back.
He also did not know, I don't think, that he was meant to pick up that bonnet.
I am sorry. I have a fearful temper. We Danahers are a fighting people.
I can think of a lot of things I'd rather do to one of the Danahers.
Mr. Thornton, what will Mr. Flynn be thinking?
Don't worry about what he'd be thinking. Sorry, I know I keep doing an Irish accent when I'm watching this.
Can you ride a bike? Well, what are we waiting for?
You're not going to keep up. Well, you're at the bar now. It's so used to him being at the bar, it's just pulled up there.
I think you have more sense than I have myself.
To be sure, to be sure. It is beautiful island. Well, this kind of thing wasn't done back then, but it was if you were having fun, but... Falls down on his face. He must be boiling, running around the countryside in a suit. Finally free to be together. At a graveyard.
If anybody had told me today I'd be in a graveyard and just about to kiss,
But the kissing's a long way off yet.
Huh?
Oh, we just started the courting, and after that there'll be the thrashing parties, and the month after that there'll be...
Nope.
And so much the worse for you. I feel the same way about it myself.
Oh. It feels like spirits might not have wanted that to happen. This is what she's probably thinking. Thinking because the way things are over there with religion and them going against it. Just a storm. Romantic. Incredibly romantic. For the time, quite sensual.
So they were married in the same little chapel I gave them their baptism.
Why do they look so horrified?
It was a nice, quiet little celebration.
Oh, right, because of the bang of the flash would give off. It's like, where's the whiskey and beer? Yeah. This is going to carry on.
To a successful conspiracy.
To the bride and groom.
One moment. Be no toasts until we've seen the bride's fortune.
The bride's fortune. You'll see it.
We'll see it now.
350 pounds gold. A collar of furnishings, linen and pewter.
I think that's good. Back then, I think.
May their days be long and full of happiness. May their children be many.
I know this.
And may they live in peace and freedom.
I've got a little announcement to make.
Oh, no, they're going to get married. Is he going to buy their land? Because I don't trust him. Neither do they.
I've given my sister in marriage, and now she's gone from the house of Danaher.
Which means leaves room.
But what's in a house without
For a woman.
Where would any man of us be?
Without a woman by our sides.
Why, even Father Lonergan had a mother. What do you expect? I will give you a toast to myself,
And
who is soon to be wed.
to...
All she has to do is to say that little word.
Did you even ask her that?
Happy day, Sarah, darling.
She looks horrified. Oh,
You
no.
lost the little sense you were born with. Every
But
day.
Sarah, darling.
And don't darling me. Who gave you the right to make such an announcement?
You didn't ask her anything before? Oh, no, that backfired.
Didn't you tell me all I had?
Well, no, I didn't.
You lied, didn't you?
I thought she had like a thing for him because of the way she acted earlier. But she did. She was really cold to him earlier in the film.
You put them up to this.
I don't know what you're talking
Ah, don't deny it. This is something you won't get. Now or never.
No. Go and help her pick up the chain.
about. Let's go.
Get out!
No,
Get out!
not without my fortune. Mine and my mother's before me.
What? Okay. Surreal? Oh, is this what he did in his career? If maybe this is what happened in America, so that's why he left. Killed the man.
Let's go home.
Hoping someone picked up a fortune. It's beautiful there. Kind of looks like here, to be fair.
Since I was a little girl, I dreamed of having my own things about me.
Bless her.
And my own chairs to rest upon. And now...
I didn't know you felt that way about it. Seems like a lot of fuss and grief over little furniture and stuff.
I can see how it's thought that way, but to her, that meant everything in the world. Just those little things. What a beautiful home.
It is a pretty cottage, isn't it?
Yeah.
You make it.
Don't touch me. You have no right.
What do you mean, no right?
I'll wear your ring until I've got my dowry safe about me. I'm no married woman.
This is her fury.
Servant I have always been, without anything of my own.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. You're my wife and fortune.
But, like, he's not like the other men that's there.
But until you have my dowry, you haven't got any bit of me. Me, myself. I'll still be dreaming amongst the things that are my own, as if I had never met you.
She does deserve her stuff.
Happy dreaming in those things of mine, and I want my dream. I'll have it, and I know it.
She knows her mind.
Have your dowry or whatever you call it.
Get it then.
Definitely feisty.
There'll be no locks or bolts between us except those in your own mercenary little heart.
I don't agree with him doing it, but I think I know why. Well, you just broke your own bed. Happy marriage. Yeah, I don't agree with him doing it like that. I thought he was doing it because he could sense that she was just being angry for no reason, and it was just her fiery nature coming out. But
Shh,
Sean,
How'd you sleep?
don't be shaming me in front of your friends.
What?
You're dressed.
Many lessons I took in the house, much to run.
Oh, they picked up all her bits. Did he go off and pull in their help? Just gave him a tank full of beer. Or a keg full of beer.
After you left last night, Mary Kate, a couple of us persuaded Danaher to change his mind.
Belated wedding present.
How did you change his mind?
My furniture.
I thought he'd done it.
God bless all here.
Why is he treating it like it's a bloody... He was treating it like it was a coffin.
Where do you want this?
For the baby.
Mighty handy.
It was my mother's and my mother's before.
Was it?
We're sorry about the dowry.
We couldn't make him change his mind about it.
Now let him keep it.
Keep my fortune.
Wait.
You got your tables and chairs about you?
No. Well, she wanted the other things. He's thinking.
Homeric.
It looks beautiful. Our place is what you call a home. You finally got your dream home. And with a husband that loves you as well.
Now I know why he has so many rock walls in this country.
Roses. Fine farmer you are. Not a turnip or a cabbage or a potato on the
Our
plate.
children. Sorry.
Very fine display around the cottage. It is a pretty cottage, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need a plough and
Or why not a tractor?
with a horse you get other advantages.
For the roses.
You'll need lots and lots of horse manure. Fertilizer, I mean.
Could do our shopping in Castletown and be there and back by supper time.
5 miles.
That's just a
Good stretch of the legs, eh?
Do it.
Get on your walking shoes.
You can see that she wanted that adventure, that because she doesn't often get that. Oh. John Wayne. I like their energy together. They've got a really good...
So you're not a woman to be honked at, huh?
Why, it's beautiful. Did you ever see such a... Why, it looks like it could fly.
It's only 1 horsepower, but it's all yours.
Mine.
Sure.
He bought it for her. And also horsepower. It's quite funny. I thought they were going into the river then. He's making her life a lot better than it was. Look at that place. It's beautiful. Oh, there's her brother.
He sold the crossbreds. The sheep he's been planning on. Now is a good time to ask him.
Ask him what?
About my money. He can't say that he hasn't got it.
Because he just bought.
Head that I didn't marry you for your fortune?
But she wants it.
I don't give a hang about the money.
But he does. And that's the whole point of it. Now will you go and ask him?
No. Why shame ourselves?
Shame.
It's not a shame. It's her money.
The shame's on you, not on me. Oh, on me too if I'd married a coward.
Is that what you think of me?
Let him rob you out of my money.
Is that all you Danahers think about? Money?
I get his point completely. Like, it's not about the money. Oh, she about to... But it's her money. She has just left him in the middle of nowhere, isn't she? 5 miles away from home.
I've got to talk to your father. It's
Them and the salmon.
about my husband and myself. Could I tell you in the Irish?
I'll tell you in Gaelic. I'll try and translate this on screen for you.
Lig me markelis jakim olabanum a rare kurme fenyar ho kola I imala kodlsa.
It is such a lovely language.
Kedishin bag.
Sleeping bag, father, with buttons was spray near Richearahon and Take.
Ireland may be a poor country. A married man sleeps in a bed and not a bag. I'll tell you what the...
You got him, father! Keep his head up, you fool!
Get the gaffles! God help us!
She called him a fool and everything. Calling the father a fool. I think that was what she was going at. Uh-oh. You ruined the mood.
Just add me a drink.
Join us, Sean.
Oh, thanks. I want to talk to you in private.
Well, what's the matter? You're among friends. They fought for you once, didn't they?
I'm not asking anybody to do my fighting. You know what I came for.
But I just want to hear you ask for it. And you'll be chewing your teeth for a week. How would it be if I put one of me fists in my pocket?
Oh, okay.
The fighting Thornton!
Have you tiddled your last wing, Cyril?
I have.
Tiddlywinks. That's what he was playing, yeah.
You played Tiddlywinks.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to somebody or I'm gonna blow my top. Well, since you know who I am, or was, you know why I don't want to fight him.
I was reading about it again this evening. Some men collect butterflies. My hobby has always been sport. Super Thorn quits ring after fatal knockout. Vows he will never fight again. It's a very understandable reaction. It was an accident. Just one of those things.
Now when you carry it around in here, Tony Godello was a good egg.
So that's why he doesn't want to, like, punch him or anything, in case.
To drive him into the canvas, to murder him. That's what I did. For what? Lousy money.
For money, again.
And now money is behind your trouble with Dana.
It's, yeah.
I think I'm afraid to fight him.
Well, aren't you in a way?
Just in case it happens again.
Big fortune. It's not that important.
Yes, it is to her.
To her, yeah.
Must be strange to you, but it's an old custom here.
Fortune.
The fortune means more to her than just the money.
And worth fighting for.
Is your wife's love worth fighting for?
I don't know. I can't fight or won't fight. Maybe she doesn't love me enough.
Explain it to her that that's the issue.
You'll find the right answer in God's good time. I hope I'll still be here.
You're not figuring on leaving.
It's a possibility. My bishop is coming tomorrow. He may transfer me. I did a little bit of boxing in my time.
He did boxing as well?
It was a Trinity.
Lightweight champion, 1900.
Wow, that is him actually younger as well.
Would you join me in a glass of... You'll be in training now, of course.
I don't think you should fight him. I don't fight. I'd never understood it. That's a really nice shot with the lighting and composition. Would you like to stoke the fire?
Did you have any supper?
Not hungry.
The drink sometimes does that to a man.
I haven't had anything to drink. Talking to the vicar.
I had a long talk with Father Lonergan.
You should explain to her about the reason he doesn't want to fight, though. Got tears in my eyes.
Mary Kate!
Save your breath. She's gone from you.
Where is she?
She came tapping at me door when the sun was up. You drive me to the train, says she. Why, says I? Because I love him, says she.
So I got to
I
leave
love
him.
him too much to go on living with a man I'm ashamed of.
What? No!
Oh, in time for the Dublin train.
Dublin. Look, I know things aren't great at the moment because of the money thing, but
Saddle up my horse, will you, please?
there's a reason.
Saddle his horse. I'll have no part put more shame on her. Saddle his horse.
He was just doing this tune. Dum, dum, diddle, diddle. That was good. Sound matching. Like match cutting, but with sound.
We're off! Train already being late.
You knew your country's history.
Hi, Costello.
You want to be careful putting a horse near a train. There's a man be bringing a horse here. Why? God, stop being so rough-handed with her. You're married to her, but she's not your slave, and she's not yours to manhandle.
Dana, Voicey versus the Yank. Well, there'll be wigs on the green this day.
Oh, it's like with her jumping over the stuff. It was like doing a lot of horse racing, jumping over the hurdles as well. I suppose it's their bit of entertainment.
He's walking her back. One by land, two by sea, and if it's Danaher's, I'll fire the lot. Ah, what a day for innisfree. The drinks are on the house. Well, they are.
I was thinking it was like they were betting on like when they'd make it back or how long it would take him. I suppose in their eyes to put her in order. Stop pulling. Put her down.
It's only 5 miles.
Like she did to him.
You've lost your shoe. Thank you very kindly, sir.
Bless Maureen O'Hara. I know she's in on it with the acting, but still. Like, violence in relationships, there's no need for it, but...
Good stick to beat the lovely lady.
Good stick to beat the lovely lady. You know, helping of DV in your relationship. Oh, he's just sat there, normally. By the way, I say this, I know this is how they did things back then, but to me, I know putting people in line was a lot more done back then, but...
Your in-laws are coming to visit you.
I'm befuddled at why he's just dragging her there. I know she was being an arse to him, but I don't like that he's doing this. I don't know if we're meant to like him or not like him because of this.
You owe me £350.
I'll pay you. Never.
That breaks all bargains. You can take your sister back. No fortune, no marriage.
What?
You do this to me after
It's
what?
done.
There's your dirty money.
It was her money.
Charge it! I'll be going on home now. I'll have the supper ready for you.
Oh, that's what she wanted, him to fight for her. Oh, she is... He's just like, well, that's what you wanted, is it? All right, okay. But now this is going to spur... Walk away. Anything for entertainment, eh? Betting on it. Ow. What's everyone else getting on it?
This is a private fight. No, shake hands and come out fighting.
I hope Thornton beats him senseless. It's that big bellowing bully concerns me. I'm the best man in innisfree, as though I didn't know that.
Send her your partners, the ringers, right here.
Oh, no.
5 to 1 on the big chap. You've had enough.
No.
We'll give a man a hand then.
He's going to pull you in. I'm surprised. I thought he was going to pull you in.
Yes, Inspector. What did he say? He said to put £5 on Dallas.
I thought they were pulling in another anything for entertainment.
The blood of 1,000 wounds dripped on the bodies of the slain.
He's not going to mid thing. He's going to run out and bet. Excitement. He was on his deathbed and now he's...
Fight in the towns. I'd have put a stop to it, but...
It's your duty.
It was Danaher and Sean Thornton.
Well, why the devil didn't you tell me?
It's like the biggest thing to have happened in this village in God knows how long.
Father, shouldn't we put a stop to it?
Yes, we should. It's our duty.
Just wait.
How's the betting going?
Even money, Sean.
Well, doing the betting is actually going to earn the money back, probably for her fortune. And then it won't be dirty, well, technically will be dirty money, but...
Thanks.
Call you down. Like on the side of a ring.
Pound on Thornton against the squire. You treasure, you. How about a drink before you kill yourself?
I'm as fresh as it is.
You look more like a black-eyed Susan to me. Let's...
Like in a ring where you get a drink and then get back to it.
Peaceful and quiet in here, isn't it? This has been a fight I'd come a long way to see.
I hope you can stick around for the finish.
Don't worry about that. I've taken quite a liking to you.
I'm getting real fond of you, too.
The drinks are on the horse of Cahan, sir.
And I'm taking no drinks from you, you little squint. You can buy me a drink at your wake.
I'm buying. Bartel.
Ding, ding.
What time is it?
5:30, sir.
You just broke the door of the pub. You say it's 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I hope you won't be vexed with me, Cyril, but I've lost £3 to Mrs. Delan.
There are stuff it. £15.
There you go. I like it. She's got to apologise for the money thing, but he just can just do it anyway.
Born and bred in our mother's only son, pride and joy.
They finally made friends with each other. Oh, because they're going to stumble in, probably fall all over the table.
I have brought the brother home to supper.
Kindly welcome.
God bless all in this house.
Wipe your feet.
Thank you, ma'am.
Down, sit down. Hurry it up.
You're messing the table up. And she had it so lovely.
Peace and quiet came once again to innisfree, and we were up to... Good heavens, what's that woman up to now? She'll be running you down with that juggernaut!
So it was it was such a calming voiceover, and then suddenly, quick, make way! Because they're just after some excitement.
Now, spread out.
They're all crazy. Oh.
No petty fingers, if you please.
So she did, eventually. Okay. Aww. I like these character shots. What did she say? That was good. I enjoyed that. That was a fantastic film. Very different to what I expected it to be, though. Their relationship, yeah, was really on tenterhooks for the majority of it. Obviously, she was, wanting rightfully so, wanting her furniture, wanting the money, her fortune that she rightfully had ownership of, that she should have had ownership of anyway. And I agree with, go get the money, but shouldn't have to fight for it. I know the guy was being a complete arse. I loved the cinematography, which was Winton Hock, I think. Gorgeous cinematography by him. I wasn't entirely sure about the, like dragging her across the fields and stuff. And there were various other points in there as well that I thought were well structured or even really well put to screen.
It was one of the most personal and deeply felt films Ford ever made. And it won the director his 4th Academy Award. As usual, Ford was busy making a movie when the Oscar ceremony was held, so accepting for him was his friend and favorite star, John Wayne, who had many reasons to feel a part of this triumphant moment.
In the absence of the winner, John Wayne will accept the award for John Ford.
I keep remembering many other pictures that Mr. Ford directed me in. It makes me very grateful that he asked me to be his proxy and accept this award. Not to receive the money, but the award for him. And proudly place this on his mantle with 5 other previous Academy Awards.
Apparently when John Ford screened his final cut for Republic's top brass, they liked it, but it was 129 minutes long. They reminded him that the studio would not release a film over 120 minutes, claiming that audiences could not or would not sit in a theatre for over 2 hours. Ford staunchly objected, claiming that he had already cut out all the fat and there was nothing left to cut. I mean, if you know my stance from the reaction, I said he could probably have trimmed some of that fight scene. Anyway, they stood their ground and sent him back to cut 9 minutes. Ford did his best to contain his ire as he collected his film and turned to go out the door. As the story goes, a few days later, he called the brass and informed them the final print was ready for screening. When the last man took his seat, Ford signaled the projectionist to dim the lights and run it. At exactly 120 minutes, right in the middle of the climactic fight, the scene goes white and the house lights come up. There followed a deafening silence. Ford said something like, as you can plainly see, there's nothing left to cut out. So I give you The Quiet Man at exactly 120 minutes. Now, you're begging me for the last 9 minutes. Do you honestly think the audience will be any different? He got his extra 9 minutes. I know it seems they had a fairly strict guideline of not going over that certain 120 minutes, but when it's something like this where, even with the cuts that I said about making to it, you probably couldn't have cut 9 minutes from it. You could probably have cut a couple of minutes, but not 9 minutes worth. So with it only being a few minutes, just allow it. It's not like it's another half an hour to an hour. And I'm not being funny, he's already filmed that footage. So he's already used that film up. He's already filmed it onto a reel. So he's already wasted that money on filming it and the time and the effort and the process hiring people as well that went into that. Just keep the footage. It would be something completely different if he said, okay, this is my film, it's going to be this amount long. And they said, okay, but it has to be to 120 minutes.
Ford's final cut, after all the trims he could bear to make, was 2 hours and 9 minutes. So he tricked Yates and told him he'd cut the film down. Then he had a screening for the studio boss and other company executives. They loved the film and eagerly anticipated the climactic brawl between Wayne and McLaglen. But at exactly 2 hours into the film, just as the fight was about to start, the screen went blank. Ford looked at Yates and said he couldn't think of any way to cut the film down, so he figured he'd just stop there. Yates gave in. The film remained 129 minutes long.
I know there was a custom. When you caught someone, you would ask their father for their hand in marriage, or he would ask their father for permission to go out with them. I knew of that because even these days, people still do like asking the father, etc. Some of that I didn't know, like the sitting on, I don't know whether or not those were actually a thing that were done back in the day. I presume they were, and that they were depicting it fairly well in this film. But there were even things in there that I was amazed at. The horse and cart and sitting on either side of it.
Ford visited Maureen O'Hara on the set of an RKO picture called The Spanish Main. Ford told her about his pet project and offered her the leading female role. She accepted immediately and said she'd be ready whenever he was. The Irish-born actress was so committed to the project that in years to come, she even took down pages of the script in shorthand from Ford. Ford formed Argosy Productions with veteran producer Marion C. Cooper. They made successful films for RKO and MGM, but couldn't get The Quiet Man off the ground. In 1948, they thought they had their problems licked, but the necessary money still wasn't there.
Oh, by the way, I found out a really cool piece of information. So Hugh Forbes was played by Charles B. Fitzsimmons, and Father Paul was played by James O'Hara. Get where I'm going with this now? They were both real-life brothers of Maureen O'Hara. Mind blown. I had no idea that she had brothers and that they starred in this film.
Republic was primarily a B-movie studio, famous for turning out westerns and Saturday matinee serials, and doing it on a tight budget. Republic did have one priceless asset, a contract with John Wayne. And Wayne thought Republic might give Ford a chance to make his Irish story. Republic's tough-minded boss, Herbert J. Yates, was trying to upgrade the studio's product. He didn't think The Quiet Man spelled box office, and he refused to do it unless Ford and his partner Cooper provided another picture first. John Wayne, Maureen O'Hara, and Victor McLaglen. All had worked with him before, and all would join him 1 year later to make The Quiet Man.
I absolutely loved the comedy aspects of this and the community aspects of Innisfree and of the places they went to. I loved the Irishness to it.
Richard Llewellyn, author of How Green Was My Valley, expanded Maurice Walsh's short story, and then Frank S. Nugent wrote the finished script. Nugent's screenplay opened with these words: "Behind the title and the credits, there will be a series of shots in and around Galway, which the director knows like the back of his hand. The same back of the hand which this writer would get if he risked suggesting the shots."
Victor McLaglen, who was 64 at the time, was actually in poor health during the time of filming, so his fight with John Wayne had to be filmed incredibly carefully. I would never have guessed. I think he does really well. He's very sprightly and very, very animated in certain moments.
Wynton C. Hoke, who'd won an Oscar photographing She Wore a Yellow Ribbon in Technicolor, would again take his position behind the camera on location in the Emerald Isle.
Like the whole fight thing, it was very funny, it being almost a play on them doing a fight in a ring. Because you had like the referee, you had the people throwing the water on your face, and there was the whole drinking scene in the pub. Oh, apparently, they had rehearsed meticulously the scene where Maureen O'Hara loses her shoe on the ground. You know, right at the end when he's dragging her across the grass. Well, John Ford had thought that that was all spontaneous, but John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara had actually meticulously rehearsed that scene over and over and over again. Yeah, Mary-Kate wanted him to stand up for her. Finally, he went and fought back for her, but he didn't want to do it because of what was going on with his memory of like him fighting previously, and didn't want to do that because he was afraid of killing someone. But maybe it's just me, but I would say that maybe they could have cut down that fight scene just a little bit. Again, this is made probably around a time when people really liked things like boxing and stuff.
This is a copy of the original shooting script for The Quiet Man. Now, some of what was written here and intended to be in the picture never made it to the finished film, including the very first scene. Screenwriter Frank Nugent intended to introduce Sean Thornton on the train, bringing him to Castleton. There was even some banter with a mother and son in the same compartment. The son gives Thornton an apple. The scene was planned to be shot near the end of the film's production schedule. It never was. But anticipating that it would be, John Wayne is dutifully holding an apple as he disembarks from the train. In the script, there's much more conversation with Micheline as he takes Sean Thornton to his birthplace. And as originally written, when Sean first sets eyes on Mary-Kate, she greets him in Gaelic.
Oh, I didn't know this. You know, near the beginning, the voiceover mentions Dan Tobin. Well, the white-haired older man at the end of the film, you know, he's on his deathbed and the priest then runs out. Well, he's John Ford's older brother, Francis Ford. Francis was a silent film actor and director in his own right, who died 2 years after the film was made.
I walked on the set, And something was wrong, and it suddenly dawned on me that they had on, the wardrobe man had put on their regular daytime wardrobe, and they didn't have on the wardrobe that they had on at the wedding, which they'd been drinking all night, right? So I went up to Jack and I said, excuse me, but I think that they're in the wrong wardrobe because the wedding, they're still drinking and they should be in their wedding wardrobe. And he went like this. Well, I could see that it was blank, but that was okay too. He said, you're right, that's a note I made. So we changed the wardrobe. Gave me some satisfaction, and I like the way he handled it.
No freaking way. Barry Fitzgerald, the one who plays Mickalene, him and the vicar, Playfair, were real-life brothers. Playfair is played by Arthur Shields. They also appeared together in director Ford's The Long Voyage Home from 1940. They were both born in Dublin, Ireland. I didn't know that. Apparently Shields was the family name. The Oscar-winning Fitzgerald, who was nearly 8 years older than his brother, was born William Joseph Shields.
I knew what great directors and great actors were like. I have to honestly say he was the best, really the best. The meanest. Oh, he could kill you, he could hurt you. And when I'd come in on the set, he used to ask the makeup man, Jimmy Barker, who did my makeup all the years in Hollywood, and he'd say, how is she today? How is she today? And they'd say, oh, she's in an awful good humor. She's wonderful. She's feeling great. And he'd say, oh, God help us, we're going to have a horrible day. Or they'd say, well, no, she doesn't feel too well. She's got a terrible headache. And he'd say, oh, great, great. That's great news. We're going to have a great day.
Generations after John Ford brought his cast and crew to Cong, the village has become a place of pilgrimage. A playground for fantasies of a movie made long before most of the visitors were born. Cong was the location for the mythical innisfree. Until Ford arrived, the town had no electricity and one telephone line.
Oh, and the stunt in which John Wayne punches Victor McLaglen into the river was performed by director John Ford's son, doubling for him. I mean, that's probably why they shoot it further away. You don't see the face or anything. Yeah, I had no idea.
There are many other changes, small and large, one can find in the shooting script, but none so interesting as the first exchange between Mickalene, Barry Fitzgerald, and Father Lonergan, Ward Bond. An original draft of the scene and the final script confirm what was deleted. It's here we first learn that Mickalene is the official village bookmaker. And what's more, Father Lonergan is a very good customer, who's financially behind the eight ball. The scene was shot and later cut at the insistence of Hollywood's censors, the Production Code Administration.
The pub scenes were wonderfully done because they are very similar to how real-life pubs are over in Ireland.
John Wayne first came here making the movie, and they came in the road in the Johnson car. And it was just an amazing film. This is the most famous bridge. And the amount of buses, cars, every day here is unreal. And it's just great to see it being done up like this now.
Oh, John Wayne directed the horse racing sequence while John Ford was ill. Our whole sequence on the... You can see, you really can see the eye of someone who's done a lot of westerns in that scene, because he's really making the most of those scenic shots. Do you remember I said, I was like, wow, you can, like, they're really making use of the location here in these shots. His influence is there behind the camera.
In the pages of the Saturday Evening Post. That's where Maurice Walsh's simple short story was published in 1933. 3 years later, John Ford purchased the screen rights from the author for $10, with the promise of more if he ever managed to make the film. But no one wanted Ford's story. In spite of his huge successes at several studios, and in spite of his shelf full of Academy Awards, none of the Hollywood moguls thought this simple Irish story had any potential to attract moviegoers.
But it wasn't really called Cohen's, and it wasn't really a bar. It was Murphy's hardware store.
The name of the shop is John Murphy, of course, but Ford changed the name to Pat Cohen. So I left it up. It's better known now as Pat Cohen than it is John Murphy.
That's why. When I was doing the editing of this, I had to cut up the certain lines because it sounded weird. When there was the wedding toast, right, you'll notice that if you listen to the original film, the lines go, for the last line, I'll just read that one, and may they live in peace and freedom. In the film, they say, and freedom. but there's this really weird gap. It's not a gap as such, but it's just got kind of a weird sort of stuttery nature to it. Like the lines is almost these paused in between the words, and I was like, why is it feels oddly like split up and not said together, or like another take being done.
And may they live in peace and freedom.
But apparently there's a reason for that. I had no idea. Apparently the last line of the wedding toast was censored. It should have said, and may they live in peace and national freedom. So national should have been in there. And I know without reading on that that's the word that they cut, because I remember I've pieced together the words and freedom. Apparently after the film was completed, Republic Pictures decided national freedom in Ireland was too controversial a concept.
The Quiet Man had relatively few problems with the censors, except in the state of Ohio, which insisted that this short scene be cut.
Impetuous. Homeric.
They did really well in this with eye acting. You could see a lot of their emotions through their eyes. Maureen O'Hara does a very good job with it. Not so much John Wayne, but Maureen does a very good job. So many of the emotions that she portrays are just through her eyes.
Mary Kate's a popinjay, but split. She flirts to attract, but spends half the movie running away, then flirting. By flirting, she obstructs desire, increasing it. And increasingly, she fears being owned. Her split gets worse the more propriety prohibits desire.
The budget for the film was $1,750,000, which was huge for a Republic Pictures production. John Ford agreed to cut costs and got John Wayne and Maureen O'Hara to work for well below their standard rates. I'm really glad he managed to get them to do it. I'm surprised they did though. It says Wayne was used to his standard Republic salary plus 10% of the profits, but he agreed to do the movie for $100,000 despite studio boss Herbert J. Yates constantly telling him that the movie would hurt his career. I don't think it did.
More than 15 years later, McLaglen and Ford were teamed again, with one significant change: the presence of Victor's son, Andrew McLaglen, as second assistant director.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, first of all, I love the idea of being on this picture. Knowing my father was in it made it doubly great for me to go. I'd already become a first assistant, and there's only room for one first assistant on a picture, and that was Wingate Smith, John Ford's brother-in-law. So, but they said, look, Andy, you go as a second, and you make your own way when you get there, which I did. And Wingate was, I'll use the word gracious. I mean, he wasn't trying to set any records. He stood by and let me do most of the job, which was good for me because I was a very eager assistant.
Ford was known to be crafty and often cantankerous. McLaglen says he got along fine with the director, but he quickly learned he'd have to be on his toes.
Funny story. I mean, the first day of shooting on the picture, when we got there, Ashford Castle, it's all new to us, and we're all eager, and we're waiting the first day. And the one thing Ford says, he said, have all the actors on the set. And we didn't even say, yeah, but, what if, or anything, because we knew if he said it, he meant it, except for Francis Ford, because the production manager, Lukather, and I, and Wingate, that we decided that there'd be no way that he would be working on that first day, right around Ashford Castle and on the golf course. Ford walks on the set, puffing his pipe, sits down, and kind of waiting for the first word. Okay, Frank will be in the first shot. He looked around, saw that Frank wasn't there, and thought he'd give us a little bit of trouble, which he did. We had to lay a whole white beard on him, quicker than it had ever been laid before, like in 10 minutes. And by the time the camera was set up, Frank was in the first shot.
Whoever did the location scouting for this, they did a phenomenal job. Every single scene in this, like any location that they chose, is so picturesque. Like the houses, the little village itself. I am very glad that he stuck by his idea in his head. Apparently John Ford said that Republic Pictures head Herbert J. Yates disliked the title and wanted to name the film a different title. Do you want to know what he wanted to name it? He wanted to call it The Prize Fighter and the Colleen. That would have ruined it. I think it's only that one bit of the story, but still.
McLaglen also learned right away what Ford could put his actors through, and what kind of stuff Maureen O'Hara was made of.
It was one of the first things she shot, and one of the first, I asked Ford whether I should move some of the sheep dung off because I noticed what was happening in the rehearsal. I said, Jack, don't you want to move some of that sheep dung? I mean, the field was covered. Leave it there, he said. Ford really dragged Maureen through a lot of it. I'm sure she was a little bit black and blue, but that was very real.
One of John Ford's budget-cutting measures was to forego using John Wayne's usual makeup man, Webb Overlander. He told John Wayne he would have to use Maureen O'Hara's makeup person. However, the actor was sensitive to makeup, I didn't know that, which Overlander did know, and his face puffed up like a blowfish after one treatment. Ford then immediately sent for Overlander.
Marriage is not simply personal, it's community melding, an alliance of estates. Outside the community, there cannot be marriage.
You know it's going to be a good film, like when you see the beginning of it and it's so quaint, and when there are so many comedy visual elements to it, like them behind the wall, or like the people on the train looking through the windows at him.
Shame at Sean's public cowardice drives her from Innisfree, because Mary Kate, when pressed, cannot resist him. Sean cringes, a coward in everyone's eyes, but he's not a coward. He's buried in guilt. Which is why Sean came to Innisfree, to seek rebirth, and now he's reborn. She wants him to chase after her. She concocts the charade of Sean dragging her home to challenge her brother. She wants to impress the community. So the Donnybrook is less a fight than a community love fest. Sean fights now not to kill, but in brotherhood.
Here you go, some more information about John Wayne having filmed scenes for the horse race. So John Ford became unsure of himself and the story during production. At one point, nursing a bad cold, he told John Wayne that for the first time he had no idea where the story should go. "I don't know whether I've got a picture here or not," he said. Wayne recalled that in all the years he'd worked with Ford, he had never seen him so down and so willing to admit his fears. While John Ford was in bed sick, Wayne took the 2nd unit crew over to Connemara and shot action scenes for the horse race sequence. And I wonder why they did. This was the one thing I was going to try and figure out. Why in the church scene it was sped up? It was either of two things. It was either you're the boy who walks up to the front. I think he's just maybe moving a bit too slow. I thought it was something to do with maybe getting more light in because it was such a dark scene. Wayne does like a funny little walk. I was right. That's the reason they did it, because of the light. Apparently, the scene in the church was filmed at half the shutter speed with a wide open lens. Wayne was asked to walk very slowly so that when the film was projected at double speed, he would appear to walk with the proper speed. I don't know where this was stated, but apparently the reason Ford filmed the scene this way was because he wanted to capture the beauty of the church's windows, which was likely to do with the reason I said, where they wanted to gather more lighting in the scene itself. So they shot half the shutter speed. Fun fact is I've just stumbled across one of the facts to do with the exterior shots, which I already mentioned to you. Apparently John Wayne was disappointed by the unconvincing studio sets that were used for exterior scenes. Now in my eyes, as a filmmaker seeing those shots, I do like the way they are shown on screen, but I have a thing that would have made it a bit more realistic. If you're looking for realism and not so much you're pinpointing the actors on the screen, because the way they're done, the actors stand out against the background, which is great. But if you're trying to make it look like it's real life, I would have shone a light on the backdrop, because the camera's got to be stationary anyway, because otherwise it'll look like it's a set. So with it being a stationary camera anyway, you can throw a couple of lights on the back to brighten up the back a bit more. That's how I would have done it anyway. They have got a lot more experience doing films than I have, but that's how I would have done it. But apparently John Wayne was actually disappointed at the unconvincing studio sets. Production was a real family affair on this film. A couple of the other people were John Wayne's children. John Wayne brought his 4 children with him to Ireland, and they appear in the innisfree race scene in the cart with Maureen O'Hara. The 2 youngest were given a couple of lines in that scene. That's amazing.
Ford liked to surround himself with family when he was making a film. And that was certainly true in the production of The Quiet Man. His son Patrick worked as an assistant, and his daughter Barbara served as an assistant editor on the picture. But there was another Ford in front of the camera. Francis Ford plays old Dan Tobin in The Quiet Man. He was a fixture in many of his brother's films, but this went far beyond nepotism. Back in the teens, Francis Ford was a star, the leading man in a great many films and popular serials, and it was he who led his much younger brother John, then known as Jack, into the movie business. Jack never forgot Francis's influence or his generosity. Ford's other brother, Eddie O'Ferna, was also on hand, working behind the scenes. And 2 of Maureen O'Hara's brothers appear in the film. One of them, James Lilburn, plays Father Paul. Charles Fitzsimons plays Forbes, and as a barrister or lawyer in real life, helped make arrangements for the company to shoot in Ireland. The Quiet Man also features two members of another distinguished Irish acting family. Barry Fitzgerald was by now a star, having received an Academy Award for his performance in Going My Way with Bing Crosby. Now he was returning to native soil, along with his brother Arthur Shields.
Apparently in the scene where John Wayne discovers Maureen O'Hara in the cottage, you know where her hair is blowing all over when they open the door? Apparently the wind whipped her hair so ferociously around her face, she kept squinting. John Ford, the director, screamed at her in the strongest language to open her eyes, and she shot back, "What would a bald-headed son of a bee know about hair lashing across his eyeballs?" So good.
John Wayne decided to bring all four of his children with him. His oldest son, Michael, and oldest daughter, Tony, were both in their teens at the time and have particularly vivid memories of the experience.
We've lived in California all our lives with palm trees, and, all of a sudden there's a huge castle there, there's a great big river there, and it was absolutely fabulous. It didn't have a lot of the modern conveniences. My father had a bathroom, Uncle Jack had a bathroom, and I think Maureen had a bathroom. But the rest of the crew and everybody, we had to share like this one big bathroom area and one big shower area. And so we learned very fast that if we wanted to get up in the morning and take a shower, that we should not go in there early, because it wouldn't do to have the crew waiting for us to get out of the shower room.
Cong, which was the small town near Ashford Castle where the film was shot, the town where the film was shot, Cong got electricity while we were there. This was in 1951. Now remember, they had the lights on the wires, all around the town square. And people were dancing and people were very, very happy. Then they found out that they had to pay for this electricity. They said, well, hey, we don't need it, get rid of it. And they really said, we really don't need the electricity. Ashford Castle had its own generator, but people did not have electricity, and this was 1951.
What Ireland and the little village of Cong may have lacked in amenities, it made up for in charm. The townspeople were delighted to have a movie company in their midst, particularly this Irish-American troupe, which mingled easily with the locals and won their hearts at every turn.
By the way, a really odd one, and I need to say this here because this fact proves to me that there is actually a DVD commentary. However, on the Blu-ray, that doesn't exist. And I don't know why. Now, I'm saying this because apparently, and yes, I did go and buy the Blu-ray, Maureen O'Hara dispels many myths about the film on that DVD commentary, including one about lack of accommodations for the crew in Ireland. According to O'Hara, they spent 6 weeks shooting the exteriors in Ireland and filming the interiors on sound stages in Los Angeles, California. And I say that about the DVD commentary because I presumed that this would have the DVD commentary as well as the extras, but no, apparently it doesn't. However, I do have the entire John Ford documentary, which also has Maureen O'Hara, alongside some extra things which I believe I have from the special features on these. During the filming of the scene taken where John Wayne first kisses Maureen O'Hara, she slaps his face. Right? When he blocked the blow, she broke a bone in her hand. Since the movie wasn't being filmed in sequential order, she could not wear a cast to fix the broken bone. That's crazy. Oh, cinematographer Hock apparently encountered difficulties on location. During the 6 weeks of shooting in Ireland, there were only 6 days of intermittent sunshine. The rest were rainy and overcast. Most of the time, the clouds were moving across the sky, and the light was constantly changing. He said he had to light each scene 3 different ways, for sunshine, for rain, and for clouds. Despite the gorgeous results from it, Yates did not like the look of the rushes. He said it's all green. I mean, if it is all green, by the way, I don't know if it is, but if it is all green, the reason I don't know, and I can't tell, and would have no clue, is because I'm colorblind. I can't tell if there's like a green tint.
Ford's decision to travel for this film was right. After all, how could you ever match the green of Ireland anywhere else in the world? That, and the prospect of returning to his ancestral homeland, made this journey a must for Ford, and a treat for his troupe, many of whom were Irish Americans. But it was also a challenge. Huge Technicolor cameras and a special staff to maintain them were brought in from London, borrowed from other British studios. Research was done to determine how likely it would be for those cameras to shoot in sunshine and how late that sun would shine during the summer months. Then there were itineraries to be planned for cast and crew. Irish-born actor Arthur Shields brought along his sister. Maureen O'Hara traveled with her newborn baby and a nurse. And Ward Bond, busy completing another picture, would have to join the rest of the company at a later date. A master schedule was worked out to determine exactly which scenes would be filmed on location and which could be saved and shot later on when the troupe returned to Hollywood.
If you want to find the train station, it's apparently Ballyglunin Station, south of the town of Tuam. Maureen O'Hara did do her own singing. I wondered if she did. She's got such a beautiful singing voice.
I sang Innisfree, but a famous musician heard the melody. There were no words, heard the melody and played it for John Ford, who fell in love with the melody, and they sent for me and they played the melody for me and I fell in love with the melody. And then John Ford said that we had to have words. And John Ford, Charlie Fitzsimons and me, we sat and John Ford would make a suggestion for the words and we'd agree with him or add a little bit, or you wouldn't dare claim that you were doing anything. John Ford was the boss, believe me. And I wrote them down. And those are the words that are sung to the Isle of Innisfree.
Apparently Republic Pictures had wanted John Ford to shoot with the studio's own true colour process, but Ford insisted on the vastly superior Technicolor. So I wonder if this film at one point, because you know when we saw the shots of individual people and they were sort of waving like that, I half wondered if there was meant to be character or actor titles on the screen. But yeah, this scene, they're standing on the garden wall waving goodbye. Maureen O'Hara turns to John Wayne and whispers something in his ear, evoking the priceless reaction from Wayne. I personally don't think it was a very priceless reaction, but what was said was known only to O'Hara, Wayne, and director John Ford. In exchange for saying this unscripted bit of text, O'Hara insisted that the exact line never be disclosed by any involved parties. In her memoirs, she says that she refused to say the line at first, as she couldn't possibly say that to Duke. But Ford insisted, claiming he needed a genuine shock reaction from Wayne. The line remains a mystery to this day, but the rumour is that it was something sexual.
The local newspaper, the Connaught Tribune, kept readers apprised of the Hollywood invasion and the visitors' colorful doings. From prop man Ace Holmes' search for an old-fashioned wooden four-poster bed to Ward Bond's weekend fishing exploits. Ford had already cast members of Dublin's Abbey Theatre in key supporting roles, but he also called on the townspeople to add local color and a crowd to watch the climactic brawl between John Wayne and Victor McLaglen. Though if you look carefully, you'd also spot some ringers. The station master was played by John Wayne's makeup man, Webb Overlander. And wait, in this crowd shot, isn't that one of John Wayne's kids?
Uncle Jack decided that he was going to use us in the film. And I think actually what he wanted was Patrick and Melinda, who are in the cart with Maureen. And then I think he thought, well, you know, these other two poor souls, they need to be in it too. So we all dressed up in costumes, and Michael and I are standing on either side of the cart, and Maureen is in the cart with Patrick and Melinda, and they have lines and everything.
In 1986, the wife of a young New York police officer who was shot and paralyzed on the job saw fit to tell reporters that this was her husband's favorite movie and that he adored Maureen O'Hara. After reading the report, O'Hara flew to New York and went to the officer's bedside to offer comfort and boost his morale. I definitely think that would have boosted his morale. She became actively involved with the couple during his long recovery and physical therapy, attended their baby's christening, and marched in a parade on his behalf. That's incredible. That's not even just like I've just, signed a photo and sent it to them, or I've not just popped over there and said hi and sat by the bedside for a second. That's quite literally taking a full part in their lives. There's several scenes that were shot and they never appear in the movie, and I don't think there's any surviving footage of these, but apparently there's Mary speaking in Irish to greet Sean for the first time, and then a scene where Father Lonergan and Micheline discuss betting on horses, which apparently was deemed offensive because he was a priest. And yeah, another scene that they shot that never appeared in the film was one of the first scenes on the train where he speaks to her mother and her child gives him an apple. In the existing opening scene, Wayne deboards the train holding the apple and thanks the unseen child. I did not see that. Apparently this is a long-standing story that's apparently true regarding the scene where John Wayne scoops up the holy water from the font outside the church itself for Maureen O'Hara to bless herself with. The problem was that John Ford chose this little church for this scene, but in reality, this church is not a Catholic church, but was and still is a Church of Ireland. or Protestant church, near the village of Cong in County Mayo. The original scene was to have the holy water font just inside the door in the vestibule, but the local clergy weren't too happy. The Protestant clergy were unhappy as such a symbol of Catholicism being placed inside a Protestant church, even if it was only for a couple of minutes in the movie. The Catholic clergy were equally unhappy that a holy water font, highly symbolic in the Catholic Church, was to be placed inside a Protestant church. After some negotiations, it was agreed that the font would be placed just outside the church and all would be satisfied. Rumour has it that John Ford told both clergy that unless this was sorted that very day, he would move the complete production to America. Oh, I bet they would have had a field day with that. The beautiful village where it was set was actually Cong. That's where Pat Cohan's bar is. Something that I state near at the beginning of the film and is obviously stated throughout about Innisfree. The town of Innisfree is fictional, but the name does exist as a place. Yeah, it says Ford chose the name Innisfree to capture the romantic and idealised version of rural Ireland that he wanted to portray. But William Butler Yeats' famous poem, The Lake Isle of Innisfree, refers to a real small island on Lough Gill in County Sligo. So there you go. The film's most iconic location isn't actually in Cong. The cottage where Sean and Mary Kay live, the White Morn, sits several kilometres outside the village in the townland of Marm in County Galway. This presents the first challenge for visitors. The cottage is on private land, down a narrow lane, with no official parking and no signage from the main road. No, it can't be. It's in ruins. The structure itself is a ruin. The thatched cottage collapsed decades ago. The whitewashed walls have weathered to grey, surrounded by modern farming infrastructure. Oh, that's so sad. I actually kind of want to go there just to get a picture of it. Yeah, it's apparently White Morn Cottage, that is it. But it's just really sad that it's not been upkept. Cong's other major location is the Quiet Man Museum, housed in a reconstructed cottage that replicates the White Morn interior. This isn't the original filming location though, but it does contain authentic memorabilia, furniture, costumes, production documents, and the original for sale sign from the cottage scene. The horse racing sequence was shot at Lettergesh Beach, Connemara, on the west coast of Ireland. There's a link between this and King Kong that we've also seen for the channel. King Kong from 1933. You know the main character, Carl Denham? He's played by Robert Armstrong. Robert Armstrong appears in this. He's an uncredited cameo, and he appears as the Sergeant Major who blows the bugle at the start of the horse race. There you go, the Pat Cohan pub, called Cohan's Bar in the film. The current building isn't the original film structure, there you go, that makes sense. It was damaged by fire, but a faithful reconstruction stands on the same site, operating as a functioning pub and restaurant.
Welcome to Pat Cohan's Bar and Restaurant in the heart of the village of Cong, a tourist destination and also a gateway to Connemara.
Okay, last but not least, I've got a wonderful, beautiful fact here for you. Apparently the courting cart driven in the movie is known as a jaunting cart, and Maureen O'Hara kept that very cart from the movie and stored it in her garage. She agreed to donate it upon her death to the John Wayne Birthplace Museum in Winterset, Iowa, where it remains on display. Oh, by the way, I have to say, the lighting, oh my god. I loved the lighting when we first see the old broken house. Oh, that lighting, there's sort of I'm colorblind, but I think it's orange lighting that's streaming through the house in certain angles. Like when he goes to come through the door and we see this orange glow. It's so beautiful, almost showing the warmth of the house in comparison to the very cold and stormy outside. This was a nominee for the 1953 Best Picture, and it was also a nominee for Best Actor in a Supporting Role for Victor McLaglen. Yeah, this also was the winner of 1953's Oscar for Best Director, and it was also the nominee for Best Writing and Screenplay by Frank S. Nugent, but it was also the winner for Best Cinematography and Colour. I said that they were amazing aspects of this, by Wynton Seahawk and Archie Stout. So huge congratulations to those. Oh, and then Directors Guild of America, this also won the DGA Award for Outstanding Directional Achievement in Motion Pictures for John Ford and Wingate Smith, who was the assistant director. Oh, and then it was also nominated for 2 Golden Globes, the Best Director and Best Original Score. One of the things that I wasn't a big fan of the roughness, and I get that this was, you know, a bit of tit for tat with them both. Like that she was being very harsh towards him and she was sort of giving him, you know, all she could give. But there was the whole thing of like grabbing her hair before throwing her onto the bed. I don't agree with that part of it, but for the kind of relationship they have, it feels a bit too heavy-handed. But that's just me, and especially because I think they're better than that. They are much better than that. They seem like a lovely couple if they could see eye to eye. But again, I know it does happen in real life. I don't think the film needed that. I kind of get where it shows his frustration with not being able to, you know, continue his career. But I think he should have told her. You shouldn't have to fight for someone, throw a punch to get the respect or to show that you're a good man. You shouldn't have to do that. Okay, I know that there's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to say, yeah, this was a film of its time. This is a film of a different culture because, you know, Irish culture is very different back then to as things are today in the modern world. But I'm not looking through it eyes of the modern lens. And this is not to say that I do not love this film, because I do. I utterly adore this film, and having edited it now, I know that there are certain times in this when I'm like, ugh. They are very manipulative and abusive. This is the thing, I know people are probably going to say, yeah, but back then it was accepted. They were just accepted because people didn't speak up and say something. It wasn't that they were accepted, they were still wrong back then. She's very feisty. Her way is very brash. Like she just goes into situations like she's right, and if they don't like it, they can lump it, basically. He would do what he did as a retaliation to her being the way she was. I know some people will probably say that she deserved it. I never think that someone deserves being treated that way in general. It's wrong that she's being like that in the first place. Throughout the whole film, there were elements of her just manipulating situations to get what she wants. And that's probably the reason why he was doing what he was doing, thinking, okay, there is no other way that I can get her to follow me to the brother. So the only way I can think of doing this is to kind of give her what she is doing back. But I can see it from both sides. I can see it from his side. He's like, I don't know what I can do. I really love this woman. I know back then that, you know, the money situation and just in general, you know, that was all she had really, other than the furniture. So yes, he should have got it back. Not through means of violence. You don't need to, you know, fight someone for the money. But this is what we noticed when he finally hit the guy. It's the kind of person she wanted. Someone who was fighting for her, that strong man to stand up for her. And yes, you can be at each other's throats and still love one another. I get it. That is true love. So I get that there are words said to each other. There is still no reason to be physically violent. And I don't think he is one of those people in a relationship where he would put up his fists. I think it's very much that he would resolve it any other way that he possibly could. It just so happens that in this situation also, she wants him to do one thing, but he really does not want to do that because he thinks that he's killed someone. And again, that also plays into his guilt over killing someone, plays havoc with your brain. And so he's going to be going through so much emotion, holding stuff back. And for everything that I say about the way they act to each other and that I don't see that it's right, I know his character would not have hurt her. He's likely frustrated with everything going on with the ghost of his past of, you know, this boxing thing. I don't agree with it, but that's not to say that I don't love this film, and that is not to say that I don't understand the time and the place this was done. And also the culture that it comes from, because I know things were a lot different back then. And this was, I believe, after having looked this up, I believe this was set in the 1920s, but obviously it was made in the 50s. We watch so many classics here on the channel. I just don't agree with that kind of thing in general, because I don't want it to come across that I disliked this film, because I don't. I also get why the fight went on for so long now, because it was meant to be that finally they both snapped and were out of control for this last act of the film. That finally they came to blows, pretty much. They basically created their own entertainment, and this was a huge amount of excitement and entertainment for them. So whenever that moment comes up, they just kind of drop what they're doing and just go and join in, take part in this community thing happening. And I get that they just tried to show a snapshot of Irish life all in one film, which is incredibly difficult to do.
In Ashford Castle, towards the end of our location shooting, we had a dinner, big dinner planned, with Ford sitting at the end of the table, and we were all in this long, long table just like this. And he got up and made a very soul-searching kind of a speech, where he said it was so happy, he was so happy to be here with making this film, which was his dream film to make, with all his the closest friends he had in the business, and Duke and Victor and Ward and Maureen. And he said, this to me would be the perfect way for me to end my career. In other words, he was inferring that with this tremendous big family gathering, that this was his swan song. Well, that was 1951, and he went on through 1963. So he went on another good 12 years after his swan song.
One thing I don't think I stated enough, you know, the very end, and they're sort of waving goodbye to everyone. You see the others waving to camera. I don't remember if I said it in the reaction, but it felt very much like a play, like at the very end of a play in a theatre. You know, when they take a bow, they come out for one last time and they take a bow. Anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I've really loved this, and sort of going back a little bit almost feels to my roots a little bit. Beautiful scenery pieces. It's just utterly beautiful. If you do love Irish films, by the way, feel free to check out The Secret of Rowan Innish we've done. That was from 1994 though, so it's a lot different to this, but it's a gorgeous Irish film as well. Very magical, very beautiful. That's available as a normal video or as an uncut reaction as well. Thank you so much for watching it to this very point in the video. Something I normally do with these videos is to give you a little secret phrase. It will tell me that you've watched it until this very point in the video, but it will also say a huge thank you from you to me for making this video, and it's also my thank you to you for watching the video as well. So yeah, the secret phrase, I'm going to make it a word, which is innisfree. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you've had an incredible day. Hope you've really enjoyed watching this. Let me know below what is your favorite moment in this. Feel free to check out the full uncut reaction to this video, and you can do over on the Patreon page or as a YouTube member as well. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have an incredible day, whatever you're going to be doing. Take care, stay safe, and hopefully, maybe in another video, I get to see you guys next time. Bye bye.
You don't have to be Irish to hear the far-off music of Innisfree, that dream of home where all wounds are healed and all sins forgiven. Sean Martin Feeney died in 1973. His film didn't.
God.
If you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much, and also a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons. Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Miggy Love, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, Randy, Kirsten, Juan Pablo Camero, JL, Maggie, Freya Alexandra, Milo, Miranda, Edna, Gina Aman, Tess Avaland, Olivia, Maria Stoicheva, Neno, Megan Janoviak, Rainy Tomo, Strawberry Tree, Kirsten Bailey, Boobly Boo, Louise Vanderhoven, Aubrey Terry, Wraithist, Heidi Steele, City D, Bumblebee, Joshua, Jesse, Rena Burrow, Meet, Lolita Verbakovskia, Eli, Holly Jeffries, Alenka Hafner, HM Garth, Chloe Grover, Neb, Kyle Baker, Abby Barker, Tom Tattershall, Kristen Olds, Tilly Chum, Laura Hutchison, Tara M. Wilcoxon, Sazzy Nation, Ferdinand Pitchard, Jim McKay, Sphere, Mel Days, Fran in the Pen, BG, Tara, Rags and Muffins, Nameless Human Being, Deb, Philippa Chapman, Emily, Panda, David Wayne Fox, Jessica Asakovich, Sue Pro, Naja and Workshop, Mike Tunnicliffe, Wolfgang Wolf, Lee, Harvey, Ankame, Aninya, Evan G, Violet Aurora, Pamela Chandler Rash, Scott Howard, Joshua, Robert Williams, Steve Webster, Amanda, Lipaz, Jamie Dodds, King, Happy Go Lucky, Caitlin, Analytical Guy, Maria Torres, Cliff Adams, Jonathan, Dirk, Annie Bonds, Crystal Appleby, Scorpius, Monica Murphy, Sebastian St-Ange, Varga, Leslie McKittrick, Nick Stark, Number 1 Carez, Jen, Biff McKeldin, Birgit, Stephanie Collins, Emily, Ken Duncan, Max, Helena Klitsch, Amy Quattlebaum, Ry Levi, Wayne DeFries, JJ, Mikhail Augustine Reed, Malcolm Hope, Lee Hallam, Bill Waite, Charlie Elkin, Mika Least, Jeffrey Welton, Aleidoscope, George, Ingrid, Stephanie Sexton, Jude, Bera, Robinio GD, Catherine Ellis, Vincent Barre, Sammy Fan, Eric Jansen, David K, Stephen, Edcat, MB8, Border Collie Lover 223, Caitlin, Juiced, The Gallifreyan Rebel, James, Johnny115, Tim, Paul Hess, Frank Tex, Marie Clark, Robin, Matt Quinn, Offer Rock, Bruce Heckerman, Joe, Victoria Helm, James Melton, Beatrice Soiler, Siegfried, Clara Grow-Louis, Lana Gorgeous, David Stafford, Rebecca K. McDowell, Ashley Stanley, Sophia, Fabian, Paul Byrne, Bear, Nadia, and Chris Thompson. If you'd like to see more videos, there's some more on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.